All right, we got a little FSD action. We just got the new update, we're on 13.2.9. It's the newest FSD update. We're driving into downtown Seattle. Let's see how she does. We haven't had an update for like 2 months, so it's just been more of the same and more of the same. Wasn't really much to report, and since I can't really listen to music while I'm doing this, and there's no new update, kind of no point to see how this has improved, because it was, well, the same. But so far, so good. I mean, I don't think this update is that much different than the one previous. If I can have one subtle change, is the way it applies torque to the wheels is a little different. You get a little different feel to the car, but maybe. But I'm just being nitpicky, or you're just trying to look for something that's different. There may not really be that much that's different. Okay, that's the second time. Really good. Okay, this may be the subtle difference, is FSD has allowed more cars to merge into the lane. I've had it twice today. Very good, giving bigger berth to the gentleman that just showed up to open their door. See, I think the last time I ever had Taco Bell was at this location, and that was like 15 years ago. And that's how moving of an experience it was. Unfortunately, do not have the stomach for Taco Bell. That's a great business for a bar. Henry's Gymnasium, beer and wine, a smoothie bar. Well, you can tell the wife, down at Henry's Gymnasium, putting in a 1 hour, 2 hour long workout there. Alright, well, seeing if FSD would catch on to this guy. Did not. Being a courteous driver. I stopped to allow someone to merge in from a shop, like a grocery store or store alleyway into the lane. Okay, the windshield wipers are not activating today. And then, ooh, right next to the, I think this is where Seinfeld's gonna be in July. I got tickets. I've always wanted to see Seinfeld, and he's finally coming to Seattle. I don't have to go to Vegas or Palm Springs or something. And this wasn't scheduled. It looks like it just kind of popped up on a stop. Activating the windshield wipers again. Just want to make sure. Yeah, they're supposed to be on auto. So one thing I will notice is generally when I get into the I-9 or Highway 99 tunnels, after a minute or so, it thinks I'm on one of the surface streets until we see the sky anymore. That is one difference where maybe the GPS has been corrected. I know it obviously can't see the GPS satellites, but it figures if it loses the connection, it's still in the tunnel. As opposed to thinking it's on a surface street. I used some inference. FSD was disengaged because this intersection and it has a sign clearly stating no turn on red. So the car is not reading the sign properly. But you know, honestly, there's no reason for this sign to be there. And I'd normally say let's just go for it. FSD was engaged for waiting too long to change lanes. It was going to miss our exit, and I had to be a human about it. Just make it happen. Grow a pair of balls. maybe if we put it in a hurry mode. But yeah, just in general, things like that FSD does. Change lanes, if you notice, behind that electrical van to the left lane. It should have just stayed in the right, because it knew it was going to take the exit in a little bit anyway. And then there's a hole, but it doesn't hit the gas to take it. Okay, yeah, FSD made it. Never gonna make that hole. There was probably not a chance that FSD was gonna accelerate ahead to make it in that gap, and then we'd miss our exit again. So I ended up slowing down as the option. Okay, number 4 on the windshield wipers. Bug report. I have had to activate the windshield wiper several times. Bug report. Windshield wipers continually fail to activate with rain on the windshield. I've had to manually activate them 4 times this drive. Good save, FSD. I have trust in the machine. Alright, so that was a good test. When the Subaru turned, we were trying to make it around it, and she calculated stopping and didn't over slam on the brakes. Very good, FSD. This kind of cool thing about Beacon Avenue, which I've really never seen any other street in any other city have, is the coolest median. So normally a median is just either a turn lane or some trees, but in this case it's a trail, there's parking, and yeah, it's a lot of things. It's kind of a cool center lane. Other updates, Tesla closed around $342. It closed yesterday, I think, $348, so down $4.87 or $5 somewhere in there. Palantir unchanged. That's pretty much it for the stocks I had. Or we got a few others, but also have ARBE. That's my little penny stock investment. I have about 500 or 1,000 shares of ARBE. It's a cool little Israeli company. What they're doing is they're making the automobile four-dimensional radar systems. A few customers cooking. Again, it's $1.50 a share. Very small company. They do make a cool radar. I'm not big on LiDAR. I think Elon is correct. But as FSD and other technologies do take off, vision won't be the only one, and I think they will incorporate some form of radar as they move. The cars will need it in the future versions of the hardware setups, because obviously we're starting the testing in Austin, LA, places where it's sunny and there's not rain. And vision, I think vision so far is doing pretty okay in the rain. Heavy rain, it's choking a little bit. But when we snow and there's other forms of inclement weather, that's where you need radar to keep these things humming. Alright, I'm going to manually activate. What are we on, the 5th time or 6th time? I'm going to go with the windshield. Oh! Didn't have to touch the button then. Finally, it is working. Alright, there we go. We can still park better than FSD. So, let's see if we can get a camera view here going. Okay. See here? I don't know if I can blow it up, but now we're fairly even on the parking. When FSD left us, we're a little crooked, and anyway, good enough now.